If you are an Indian woman living abroad, especially on a spouse visa, and you have ever felt stuck in your career or wondering why things are not moving as fast as you hoped, then this video is for you. After speaking with 500 plus women just like you, I noticed the same patterns, the same career traps, and honestly, some mistakes no one actually talks about. So, today in this video, I'm sharing the top 5 career mistakes women abroad make, the ones quietly holding you back from landing your dream job or building your dream business or just feeling confident about your next steps. And don't worry, I'm also giving you a few practical resources to help you break free from each of these traps if you are ready to take action. Ready? Let's dive in. The number one career mistake I see women make after moving abroad is you moved abroad, you moved countries, but your LinkedIn never did. Now, hear me out. On the surface, it looks like you are actually doing everything right. You have updated your profile, you started applying for jobs. Maybe you even started posting on LinkedIn, talking about your story on LinkedIn. Amazing, right? But here is the catch. The people engaging with you, it's still the same network you built back home in India. Your first mentor, your teammates, your manager, your colleagues who actually saw you grow or start your career. And don't get me wrong, these are special connections. These are very important people and they absolutely matter. The mistake isn't holding on to them. The mistake is actually stopping there, not growing beyond that. Because while you are here in a new country, putting in so much effort to rebuild your career in a brand new country, LinkedIn is still showing you your updates to your old colleagues, to the people back home who can't actually open doors for you in this new country. Yes or no? And then what happens? You start feeling like you're just talking to the void. You start feeling like your voice is not reaching, people are not landing. So you're putting in a lot of work, but it's not landing the people who can actually help you in this new chapter, who can actually bring opportunities for you in this new chapter. Now, let me be clear. This is not about randomly texting people asking for jobs or asking for business opportunities. This is about making sure that your online presence reflects your new life that you're living. Because if you want to be seen and considered abroad, where you are today, you need to build connections in that country, in the area that you're in. Let your network grow with you and not stay stuck behind you where you were back home. Because the truth is, the opportunities you're dreaming about, they won't magically start showing up and finding you if you are invisible in the space they exist. So, if you have moved abroad, don't just pack your bags, pack your LinkedIn too. The second mistake women make, and I call this the plug and play role trap. Here's what I mean. I spoke with someone recently who was a business analyst in tech back in India. And since she moved abroad, she has been searching for one role for months, applying for the same role business analyst, business analyst, business analyst, business analyst until she hit a wall because she realized there aren't as many opportunities for the business analyst role there. She got frustrated. She started questioning her skills. She even started questioning her own worth. But here is the thing, the problem wasn't her, the problem was the plug and play mindset. You cannot always copy paste your role from India into the US or the UK or UAE or whatever country you move to. Job markets are different, titles are different, the demand is different. So instead of asking, why isn't my old role working here? Flip the question and ask, what roles can I apply for using the same skills I have with me in this new country? That is the shift that you need to be thinking about because skills are transferable. Maybe you were a business analyst in India, but those skills fit beautifully for a product manager role, for operations role, or even a customer success role. And that's where doors start to open. So if you are feeling stuck right now, feel like you're sending out resumes into a black hole and wondering if you are the problem, then let me tell you, you are not. What needs to change is your lens. Stop trying to plug and play the same roles and start mapping your skills into the opportunities that are actually available for you abroad. Because the moment you do that, the market starts to see you and you start attracting opportunities, and eventually opportunity starts to multiply. And if you need help with this, make sure you check the link in the description. I have a wonderful resource waiting for you. Mistake number 3, and I see this all the time. It's the most common mistake, I would say. It's when you are in an interview or and someone asks you, "Tell me about yourself," or just you give your introduction. You suddenly start narrating your entire life story. I am so and so. I moved to the US on a spouse visa. It has been 5 years. I was working as a so and then I volunteered here. I did that. I did the stop. Just stop. Okay, because here is the truth. Nobody wants to know your life story as an introduction, not in an interview, not in a networking call, not anywhere professional. What people do care about is the value you bring to the table, your successes, your skills, your impact, the situations where you have contributed something meaningful, where you have solved problems or created results. So instead of thinking, I need to tell my entire journey to this person, think of how I need to show why I am amazing and what I can do and how I can make a difference here right now. Think that way. This small shift will completely change how you're being perceived. You'll appear more confident, more capable, and more hireable. And hey, if you want a little help in crafting an introduction that actually lands, that actually talks about your success, your impact, I have a full training on this. Check out the link in the description, and I promise you will never ever fumble that question again. And trust me, you will also have higher chances of moving on to the next round of interviews. Okay, mistake number 4, and honestly, it's a trap a lot of women fall into without even realizing. It is waiting for your work permit to start your career journey. You say, I just got here. I have 2 years until I'm eligible for work. I'll just wait until I can actually earn and then I will start preparing. Stop right there, because here is the thing: the time you wait is actually wasted potential. You see, it takes months of research to understand the market, to figure out the roles that you can potentially apply for, to identify the skills that you need, potential upskilling that you'll have to do. Basically, build a foundation strong enough to land a job or start your business when you finally get that work permit. Let me give you a concrete example. Imagine you want to land a digital marketing role. If you wait until you're eligible to work, you have not accounted for the prep that goes into landing a role. For example, researching what skills are in demand in the country that you're in, maybe SEO, ads, analytics, a lot. Maybe taking courses or certifications to upskill yourself, building your portfolio with projects so that you can show your potential employers your worth, networking with the right people, getting interview ready with the help of mock interviews and everything. All of that can easily take anywhere between 6 to 9 months of work if you want to do it properly. And that's just about career. Now, if you think about business, let's take an example. Say you want to start your own coaching or consulting business. Let's take that example. You need time to understand the local market. You need time to define your niche, build a website, email list, your social presence, create offers that actually speaks to your potential clients, test them, have your beta run and everything. Now, if you wait until you get your work permit, by the time you're eligible, you are just starting. You have lost months, maybe even a year or more. Here is a mindset I would rather want you to take away. Ask yourself, if I got my work permit tomorrow, would I be ready to land my job or launch my dream business? Answer for yourself. Start preparing now. Research, network, build your skills, build your confidence. That way, when you finally get your work permit, You are not starting from zero. You're not scrambling for work, but you're already ready to start working from the day you get your work permit. Finally, the mistake number 5, and again, another big one, is it's when women abroad try to do everything at once. You see, you want to start a business as well as land a job at the same time. Here is the truth: you cannot give both these things equal energy and focus they need. Let me break it down for you. Say, for example, if you are trying to focus on getting a job, you need to do research on the market, figure out the roles that fit your skills, upskill yourself, build a portfolio, network, prep yourself for interviews. And that's easily 6 to 9 months of consistent focus and effort just to land that role. Now, if you are focusing on building a business, you need to define your niche, you need to do your market research, you need to build your product, you need to create content, you need to set up your website, you need to network, you need to talk with potential clients, potential sponsors. Again, easily 9 months to 1 year of consistent effort to see good traction. Now, if you're trying to do both at the same time, you will either burn yourself out, make very slow progress on both, or feel frustrated and stuck because neither of the paths gets you the full attention that it deserves. Here is a solution for it: pick one thing first, dedicate your energy completely for it, like just 100% focus into that. If it is job, commit to building your skills, networking until you land that dream job that you wish to. If it is focusing on your business, focus on laying the foundation that helps you get the momentum for your business. Once you have made progress on one thing, you can always expand to the other. You can have a job as well as on a business if you're on a spouse visa with a work permit, right? Most cases do. But here is the thing: do not try to do both at the same time because you're guaranteed to feel stuck that way. So stop multitasking your career, focus, commit, and give yourself the time and space to truly succeed. Trust me, you can have both, but you can't have both at the same time, one after the other. And that's it. These are the 5 biggest mistakes women abroad make all the time and how you can avoid them. Remember, it's not about doing everything perfectly, it's about doing the right things with focus and intention. I'd love to hear from you. Did any of these mistakes resonate with you? Have you done any of these mistakes? Or do you think I missed any major one? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I would love to read them because when you share your experience, it might help another woman who is going through the same journey as well. And hey, if any of these points hit home, don't forget to check out resources shared in the descriptions so that you can take your next step and build that beautiful, big, bold life you deserve abroad. You got this, and I can't wait to see the amazing things you are about to build abroad.